We are here with head coach at Carson-Newman, Mike Clowney, talking about the Eagles in the 2023 season. Mike, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it. So I'm going to get started. Just looking ahead, obviously you guys had a great or a good 2022 year. Had some big wins and stuff. But looking at the let's talk about the offense to get things started. How's the offense looking for 2023?
First of all, thank you for having us here. Offensively for 2023, I'll use the word exciting. But for the fact of we got a bunch of new guys that'll play for us. With losing Braxton Westfield last year, it'll be interesting to see which guys will step up for us at receiver. We have a transition at quarterback. But the good thing is we've got a couple guys that's been on campus and been working and been competing. So there'll be a lot of new, but we're excited about seeing what it looks like.
Very good. Let's flip to the other side of the ball. How's the defense looking?
Defensively, a little bit more experience. You got a guy like Major Williams coming back. We lost a couple linebackers in the middle that were productive, like Alonzo for us last year. But overall, guys up front, a lot of those guys will be back. We feel like on the back end and at corner and, the secondary, like a lot of those guys are returning, and so those guys are kind of going into like their second year, at a defense. And so defensively, we're expecting those guys to show really, hopefully a lot of growth.
You mentioned Major Williams, and I'm kind of going to go off script here, but I want to congratulate you and Major, both nominated for that All-State Good Works team. You guys, in particular at Carson-Newman, have always been a part of that. And it's just is community involvement, community service been a big part of what you do with the football team?
For a couple of years ago, it was a big initiative for our campus in general. But we feel like, as a program, it's important for our guys when we talk about that growth and development to get them out in the community, to get them engaged, to get them, hands-on with someone besides themselves, to where they can kind of see what it looks like. To be engaged and help grow, not just themselves, but our community.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations on those nominees, and look forward to seeing what happens. Hopefully you guys get picked.
Thank you.
Move forward. All right, so back to talking about the rest of the team here. Obviously, last year was our first year we played divisions as a conference. We had that conference championship game. How do you think that affected the year, just the atmosphere with football in the SAC?
I think that was the biggest plus of it, was the atmosphere, because you get almost twice the buzz.
Yeah.
You got the buzz on what's happening, in the Piedmont, and then you get the buzz on what's happening in the Mountain, and then you get the buzz on what's going to happen between the two of them. So I think, even for players, coaches, fans, I think there was a lot of excitement there.
That's awesome. All right. So as we look ahead to 2023, and your guys start to come back on campus, which game do you think they kind of zone in on? Hey, coach, we really want to win that one. That's the one we want.
As a coach, I'm driving all of them.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But
even as a player,
I know,
there's always that one. Hey, we gotta win that one.
Yeah, the thing I hear on campus is just like for us, like we're gonna play ETSU this year, and we haven't done that in a long time.
Yep.
But to be able to go and get on that stage, I think people on our campus are excited.
Okay. In conference, because you guys are, with a couple others, you've got Tusculum's close, you got UVA Wise, you got Emory and Henry. I mean, honestly, Mars Hill's not far. Which one of those kind of, probably Tusculum's the natural rival, I'm guessing, but any of the other ones that you feel like are just like, hey, that's a big game.
Tusculum is the natural fit just because they're so close, and there's a lot of interaction between our kids. There was an incident earlier in the year to where their kids were on our campus, and it was fun watching them kind of interact with one another. Good. And then knowing at the same time a few weeks from now we'll be competing. So at that same time we're interacting, our kids and their kids are still kind of competing. So that's a fun matchup.
Good. All right. In order for you guys to be successful this season, who do you think really needs to step up and make an impact?
I think, whoever takes over at quarterback for us is going to have to be a major factor in what we do. I think, from a leadership standpoint, I think we talked about Major earlier. I think he's going to have to be a major factor in the things that go on for us on the other side of the football. And so, we're still a little bit in a quarterback battle. The reason I'm not dropping names right now.
I completely understand that.
But we've got a couple guys on campus that are doing a great job competing. That's just like we're challenging one of them to own it. I think both of them are capable, but we're looking forward to seeing what happens there.
Very good. Coach, I'll leave you this last question here. as you get ready for this year, what do you feel like are the biggest challenges that your team's going to kind of have to overcome in order to be successful?
I think number one, we talked about, low youth on offense, not as many guys that's done it before. And then other than that, just us continue to grow together as a team, learn how to function with one another, kind of develop the type mindset that we need to be the type football team we want to be.
Very good. Well, Coach, I appreciate you taking time to talk with us, and good luck in the 2023 season.
Thank you.
Absolutely.